As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Arusea will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Arusea's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Like fireworks watching those satellites go down. Oh man. Crazy that feels like it's a very real thing that could happen. If I get this, what does that get me? Oh. Wow. Damage recovery? Shoot, dude. Consistence overall aircraft maneuverability. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. But let's go ahead and go into our mission profile. I actually don't remember my briefing. I'm escorting the guy, but I think it was mostly doesn't know. We don't know. I'm thinking dogfights for this one. F-15, you're in business. High capacity air-to-air missile, semi-active long-range homing air-to-air missiles. What's the range on this? I'll take this one. Semi-actives. Okay, I want to see a few things. I'm not worried about really taking damage, and I'm okay if I go down. What is the break point though for damage repair? It does not say. Don't need this, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. This is already a pretty maneuverable aircraft, but I'll drop the power on that and really focus on do I want increased flight distance or do I want special missile power? The flight distance, like really, maybe it might extend our range even more. Okay. Happy with that.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
Last hope. Mission 16. We're almost near the end, I think. I think this game has 20 missions.
To the unidentified Ocean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your camps to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire. War is something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock.
Caution. Pull up.
The city under martial law.
Missile.
Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets. Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
It's time to PID.
Caution.
Nice work, Leos 2. That's a confirmed kill for a true patriot.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Pull up.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
Caution.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
We're the only ones here on our side.
Caution.
It's
Pull up.
illusion.
They aren't responding aggressively.
Generals, they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us.
The more the merrier.
Caution. Pull up.
Confirming Strider 1 destroyed target.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
Caution. Caution.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
ID'd as Ocean Forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
There's a strict curfew, but people gather in bars and other places to learn what's going on. It's ID'd as Erusian.
Fuck Daniel, shot who comes.
Missile.
General
Missile.
managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Labarth are the real patriots. Onward!
Missile.
Oh my god, my thing is icing.
Stabilize up if you stay in there too long.
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get close closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
Missile.
We archived all the footage that we've shot for when the communication networks come back online.
Caution. Caution.
Strider 1.
That's a stupid idea.
Missile. Missile.
Signs of warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, enemy has a lock.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose
Missile.
us.
Strider 1. General's
Missile.
route has changed. Keep your eyes on his
Missile.
vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Missile.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Missile. Missile.
This is a wide
Missile.
net they've cast.
Missile.
Really don't want the war to end, do they?
Set up out in the right places.
Missile. Missile.
We have some enemies
Missile.
coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
Missile. 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 Caution.
But the enemy's still on us.
Caution. Pull up.
I'm done.
Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
Turn right. No, wait. That goes into the ocean. I can't shake the enemies on my tail.
Caution.
Maintain speed. We'll be able to break through that shutter. General, do you mind keeping it down for a minute? You'll bite your tongue.
Target's been wiped out.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Grunder Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans.
Oh my god, not the
They
Balkans.
actually went to war. The performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is a helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
No.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. 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 Caution.
Javelin flares launched.
I'm hit! Get this guy off my back!
Missile.
Fire on that vehicle!
Missile. Missile.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Missile.
Ocean forces at
Missile.
landfill number 7. This is
Missile.
AWACS Lancaster.
Caution. Pull up.
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere! Enemy has a lock!
Missile. 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 Missile.
I need to get away!
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Strider 1, going eyes up.
Strider 2, missile going your way!
Caution. Pull up.
We're taking fire! We can't hold off! Shaking off enemy lock!
Strider 1, missile away.
Caution.
Try to help us before we get shot.
Caution.
It's not like this is a tanker. Strider 1 is down!
Damn it. Oh my god. Oh my god, you have to.
Calling itself the Free Illusions. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Even in a time of war, it was a mistake to create something like the fuel unit.
So?
Open fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Oh yeah, they know nowhere safe.
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle with the Illusion military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the civil wars.
Missile.
Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron.
Missile.
I've got it taped, nice and
Missile.
secure.
We're
Missile.
about to cross Anchor Bridge.
Missile.
There'll be nowhere to hide.
Missile. Missile.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good.
Caution.
An armored vehicle's behind us. This vehicle is by the Illusion forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in
Missile.
trouble. Clear the way for him.
Missile. Missile.
We're taking fire! Take care of them!
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile. Missile.
We're taking fire! We can't hold off!
Missile. 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 Missile.
I didn't think we were gonna make it. You
Missile.
saved us. Thanks. The
Missile.
general is speaking with the commander.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile.
Almost reached the container area.
Missile.
Watch out for enemy ambushes.
This is AWACS Lancaster.
System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
Missile.
Careful, it's hard to maintain a lock in the clouds.
Missile. Missile.
The main conflict continued.
Missile.
Regional forces in the center, south, and east struggle over stabilization of the nation.
objective destroyed. Mission failed.
What?
Abort mission.
Oh my god. Hmm.
Of a military group calling itself the Free Illusions, not known as blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling. Damn it! We're outnumbered. There were too many conservatives in the Air Force that hated the troops.
Missile.
Take out Eddie in autonomous mode.
Missile.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Objective destroy 3 strikes. How are we
Missile.
supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere.
Caution.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Thanks. We would have been toast.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 199er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Oh yeah, don't they know we're more safe?
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erosion military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Missile.
Radio?
Missile.
You have one in your cockpit?
Missile.
Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erosion forces. Take it out!
Missile.
Trigger, our
Missile.
VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for it.
Missile.
Taking fire! Take care of them! I'm hit! Get this guy off my back! I didn't think we were gonna make it. You saved us. Thanks. Prepare to fire on a moment's notice. Friend or foe, so be it! We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces.
Missile.
Lock on you.
Missile.
There are
Missile.
numbers of penal units starting on their
Strata 1, Fox 1.
With the main conflict
Missile.
regional forces in the
Missile.
center, south, and east struggle
Missile.
for stabilization of the nation.
Missile.
Even in a time of war, it was a mistake to create something like the penal
The Erosion government has defined these groups, along with those trying to independently make peace with Ocean, as rebels.
Missile. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Pull up.
General, we still have drones at our disposal. It's too early for peace talks. Please, watch for the future.
Missile. 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 Caution.
Strata
Pull
1,
up.
target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Falcon technology than just UAVs. Taking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters, and then to assassinate
who's responsible for Harlan's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Missile.
Big on you. Can't ignore a story like that.
Missile.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go stay high before they ruin the General's day. Strider 2, missile incoming!
Missile. Missile. Caution. Missile. 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 Missile.
Okay, lock quiet. Firing.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile away.
Caution. Pull up.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Join up with them. He's getting rid of those assholes faster.
Missile. Missile.
Regionalism is part of the
Missile.
infighting within these groups.
Missile.
Reach the
Missile.
industrial zone.
Caution.
This should be the new rendezvous point. Coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Missile.
Officers from countries annexed by a Russian have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Missile.
Those guys shooting up there.
Missile.
Aren't they both Oceans?
Missile.
That's away. Oh my god.
Glad we waited. Don't worry. We won't let anybody through it.
Missile. Missile.
Almost at the rendezvous.
Missile.
Rear the others.
Missile.
Understood.
Missile.
The radicals truly believe boosted drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the
Come on,
war.
PID.
That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way.
I hope the princess comes up.
Okay, let's go. Getting out of here. I've had just about enough of
That
this
was a
place.
scary battlefront.
I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. They should finally bring about a true end to the war.
We need a better.
Good luck.
We need another abbreviation.
Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
It's the rose emblem.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
This girl's
Not
everywhere.
lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft and the ground that told me about. The one with the scratchy
Shit, don't make me shoot them. Shit, please don't make me shoot them.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
What?
They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
Come on.
ID complete. They're Russian fighters. What's going on?
Stay sharp. Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Be careful.
Missile.
Wilco.
I have to be careful.
Missile.
Yeah, good work.
Missile.
Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Enemy on your back. You don't think it's those Osean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
9.
Missile.
Mine.
No
Missile.
good. Shit.
Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
They're in my way.
Behind bandits.
Attack missed.
Target acquired.
Got you.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
What?
The escort fighter is... the drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Thanks.
Can you hear me on this channel, Osean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Missile.
Hey,
Missile.
it's not our fault they're going to
Missile.
Why build something
Missile.
like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
You can aboard the MQ-99 launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. That is behind this.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Headed this way. No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
UAV confirmed destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile.
Oh my god, he pop flares, you bitch.
Fox 2. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile. Missile.
Popping flares.
Missile. Missile.
5 bandits remaining.
Missile.
Flare.
You're out of chaff and flares.
Missile.
They don't have the drive they need.
4 bandits left.
Autonomous mode is fully functional. Incredible.
Missile.
Have to be fully functional.
Missile. Missile.
Should not function.
Missile. Missile.
3 bandits to go.
Missile. Missile.
2 bandits
Missile.
left. Show them what you got. Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
Gotcha.
1 bandit to go.
Oh my god.
Missile.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Got you.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
Yeah, you said it, Count.
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Oh no.
Were you sent by the General Staff? No, we'd like you to escort. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Broadcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
All our efforts just gone fucking waste. But hey, at least we got Mikhail's daughters out. Dude, that level. What was that?
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
That level was a good level. I really liked that style of target identification, but shit, when Mikhail's daughter came up on the net, man, I teared up a little bit. It's one thing hearing, you know, another fighter shout jeers at you and yell at you and, you know, do whatever the fuck you want to say, but it's an unarmed civilian actually afraid for their life. I don't know why that suddenly moved me. That was not what I expected, and I immediately put my button off my controller. It was not ready to fire anymore. The only other game that made me kind of like feel that way was like Ready or Not, but yeah, that fine line between hostile and civilian, and an even scarier line when you don't know who's hostile. I felt very bad every time I shot one of our friendlies too. That level was psychological. Extremely well done. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful night. See you next time.